Hello everybody! Welcome to the Great Wolf Lodge, Niagara Falls, Ontario walkthrough. We're going to start outside of the lodge today at this giant chair. They've got a little sign here. Lots of people like to take their photo. There's steps leading up. I was asked at this time to take somebody's picture and it was quite dark, so although it's busy during the day, you might want to get a photo during the sunlight, maybe after check-in or just before. There's always people milling about. This is about 8:30 at night, and it was pretty quiet at this time. Now we're going to go towards the guest check-in. You can go in through either side of these doors. We started to go in this direction, but you'll see in the corner there, we've got a little friend. Hello, little buddy. And I was not aware that this is a baby skunk. I spoke to the front desk, and they said that they cannot remove them, but they don't spray. So I didn't want to frighten him. I went the other direction. But we get a great view of inside the check-in area. Check-in is at 4 p.m. The water park you're allowed to use at 1 p.m. So if you arrive early, bring a small bag with your bathing suit and a change of clothes. They do have change rooms in the water park. And check-in is on either side, left or right here. And welcome. 11 a.m. is the checkout. You can get a late checkout. It does cost you money, so just inquire about the cost at the time that you arrive. At the time of filming, it is September 9th, 2022. The water park is open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And we're just standing in the grand lobby right now. It is quite open and majestic. They've got a large fireplace there. Now at the moment there's no fire in there. I don't know if they changed that during the winter. They used to have a fire running in there in the winter. I don't know if that's the case anymore. But there's lots of places to take photos. Now during the day they've got lots of kids' activities going on, and this area will fill up, especially during story time at night or in the morning when they've got parades going on with the kids. If your kids are into that kind of thing, definitely check out their itinerary. We're going to check out all of these restaurants. On the right here, we've got Canoe Coffee. It is open for coffee and treats. As well, this store here is the Trading Post. We're going to head on in. They do have their Great Wolf Lodge version of Build-A-Bear here. As well, they sell lots of cute little signs and cottagey type things. Candy. They've got some snacks and drinks in here. T-shirts. It's fun to come in here and just look around. There's lots to look at. And if you'd like some souvenirs, definitely you can get them in here. In the back is the MagiQuest cottage. You can head back in here. If you've got ones from a previous visit, they will set them up with a new game for around $12. If you need new ones and you want to play, that is a whole other story. There's lots of different options for you. But you can set them up back in there. And of course, if you'd like just something inexpensive to take home with you as a souvenir, we've got pressed pennies and photo opportunities. Now we're on the first floor here. You can head up to the second floor. This is the only set of stairs that is in the lobby other than the ones to go downstairs. The other ones are off in the hallways. And this area is interactive. They do their story time right in front of this space, but you'll see they've got handprints everywhere. So your child can put their hand on these handprints and they will bring this area to life. They do, of course, have hand sanitizer by the elevators as well as in some of the open spaces. And we're going to head on over to the left here now. There are signs everywhere to help you find your way around. The lodge is not overly big. So we'll head on over to this Antler Shanty. This restaurant is open 7:30 to 11 for breakfast and 5 to 9 for dinner. It is a buffet style restaurant. I suggest arriving earlier than you'd like to eat. Get put on that wait list because it might take a while, especially during busy times, to get in. They will give you a pager. And we ate here for breakfast. It was pretty standard fare. They do have waffles with pop rints on them. You can get eggs at the omelet station that are fresh any way that you'd like them cooked, as well as different styles of omelets. We're going to head on down the stairs. And straight in front of us is the exit for the water park. A lot of the activities are on this floor down here. We're looking at the Bear Claw Cafe as well as Northwoods Pizza Company. So again, there's signs everywhere. There are guest rooms down here as well. But let's head in and take a look. They've got pizza and wings here. They've got some alcohol, which you might need, especially if you're having an extended trip with small children. We also found some salads in here and some water and juice boxes, milk. So it's a great place if you didn't bring that with you to just pop in and grab something. There's your alcohol and there's your salads. And they've got a little bit of a seating area here too if you don't want to head back up to your room or you've checked out and you're just having a bite to eat. We'll head around the corner, take a peek into the water park. I did not spend a lot of time filming in the water park. I didn't want to take video of people. I was there with two of my children and neither one of them is a water slide enthusiast. So we really just went pool to pool. And there's a hot tub. You can rent cabanas in here. They've also got a lazy river, a walk-in pool that is gradual and also not very deep for the little ones. It's a really great space. We did spend a lot of time in this Northern Lights arcade. It is incredibly loud, so be prepared. I did see some people with noise-canceling headphones on, so if you have a individual with noise sensitivity, make sure that you bring those along because it can get quite loud here. They've got MagiQuest down here, and a little bit later I'm going to show you down this hallway, and to the left they've got mini golf outside, and it was actually really great. So this space isn't that big, but it is crammed full of games. Let's head on in and see what we can find. They've got their biggest prizes facing out. It would take quite a few tickets to get these. But we're going to take a quick peek at these passes. The Pup Pass, the Paw Pass, and the Wolf Pass. And you can't see too well what's included in each one of them, but when you get there, you can choose whether or not the pass is right for you. It will cut back on some of the expenses if you want to do multiple things. This area over here is virtual reality. It wasn't too busy when I was there, but there were a few kids that did it. And we'll just get into the kiddie casino here. I would say after the water park closed, this is where most people were found. It was incredibly busy and very loud. Not so busy, though, that we couldn't find something to do. We did have to wait a couple of times, but I mean, that's to be expected. And we'll head out the other door here. This comes out near Northwood Pizza. We've got some cuddle bunnies there. We'll head on around the corner and take a quick peek at the snacks. You can get ice cream here, or they've got lots and lots of snacks in their refrigerated case. The fudge. Lots of sweets. Lollipops. It was very, very tempting. There's some cotton candy as well. And we cut to back upstairs. So this time we're going to head around and go up to the second floor. Now on this floor, this is where MagiQuest starts. You'll see these rock formations over here. They've got little TVs in it. I do find them really difficult to hear when it's loud, excuse me. But you point your wand at the screen here and you can start your mission. So basically MagiQuest is just a bunch of quests that you have to complete, and you have to go around into the stairwells, into the hallways. And here's our water park from a higher view. You can see some of the slides there in the big bucket. On the right, there's a little swim shop. If you forgot your bathing suit or you need one, you can pop in there. And these TVs and pictures on the wall, they're also part of the interactive game. So you point your wand at them and they should go off. There's also things around the main lobby here that you can point at. So it's really fun to discover what those things are. You'll be able to tell which hallways you can use just by these signs. And you can see here that they've asked people to be quiet during certain times. And that's just because people are running around through these hallways at all hours. So they've tried to keep the guest rooms away from these particular hallways. You can see we're just going to go through the woods and look at everything. There are things on the ceilings, things on the walls. little treasure chests that you can point at and they'll open up and they'll have treasure or gold inside. So even if you have a little one that's not interested in completing a quest, they will still have fun going around with the wand, pointing at things and having them open or light up. And we're going to head into the staircase here and just show you what's in here. So in your quest, they'll have sort of direction on where you need to look. They're usually in riddle form. You'll get a book that goes along with your MagiQuest. And this is just something that you'll find in the stairway. Now, we did have an older wand and we had a more difficult time getting things to go. I think it might be time for a refurb. And this is one of the bigger challenges. These are located near the elevators. There is one on each side. And we'll peek in the water park. Well, there's people in it. So next up, we're going to head outside, and like I promised, I'm going to show you the mini putt. These are the cottages here on your right, and the mini putt was actually really fun. I was not expecting it to be quite as nice as it was. You head out here and you can get your golf balls. Everything is automated. And that was a really neat feature. We didn't have to wait for somebody or go to a desk to get our stuff. Right next to that is the outdoor pool. This pool was fantastic when the weather was beautiful like it was on this day. It was so nice to sit outside. You felt like you were away at a resort, someplace tropical. Just remember the sunscreen if you're going to head out here. And we're going to head on in and just check out a little bit of this mini putt. And both times we were out here, there was nobody else playing, so that was also a really nice escape from all that hustle and bustle. And they've got little things talking while you're playing. Take a peek at these cottages. And as we wrap up, I'll just let you know that I got a hole in one on this first hole. I know it doesn't look that hard, but I'll take what I can get. And thank you so much for joining us on this quick adventure. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Great Wolf Lodge. Please consider liking and subscribing.